Thanks for staying with us on Headlines. Now, let's bring you some entertainment news now. From managing books in Landmark to selling celluloid dreams, Miskin is one of the modern-day success stories in Tinseltown. Controversies have a way of finding him, but success has a habit of catching up with him. From the sleeper hit Chittiram Pesudadi, his first film, to Anjade, his next, to the recent release Nandalala, Miskin has had a checkered innings. Our reporter Lalit Jude traces the journey.
அச்சம் தவிர் நையப்புடை மானம் போற்று.
Naren and Bhavna were not big names in 2006. But when Chittiram Pesudadi released that year with the two as the lead pair, the film became the talk of the town. And all because of a hard-hitting script which carved a romance between a henchman and a NGO. And even as the film's signature song became a hit, Mishkin became a celeb in his own right. In 2008, Kollywood again sat up and took note of Mishkin when he gave us Anjade. Romantic hero Prasanna was cast as a villain, and how? The story followed the dynamics of friendship between two strong guys. Well scripted. Any wonder the film went on to become the biggest blockbuster in that year? Nandalala has redefined the contours of a typical Tamil film. The film, a road journey shared by a mentally challenged 30-year-old who runs away from an asylum and a 6-year-old schoolboy who plays hooky from school and hits the road, both of them in search of their mothers, is mind-blowing. Whatever the reason, Nandalala is one of the few films which had critics raving in the superlatives. And now we hear that Mishkin is moving to Bollywood. He's planning to cast eye candy John Abraham in a high-voltage thriller. In Chennai, with Lalit Jude, Shruti for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, the man himself joins us in our studios this evening, Miskin, who is known for some of those very strong scripts. Thanks very much for coming to our studios. Welcome to the show. First off, this movie is quite a shift from the previous ones, which have been rather violent maybe in nature. Was it a risky step to come up with this kind of a genre?
No, I don't think so. See, as a scriptwriter, I have to write different scripts. See, what has happened after completing my Chittiram Pesudadi, my first movie, I wrote this script.
Yes.
So nearly for 1.5 years, I was struggling to get this movie to the screen, but I was discouraged by all the producers and the actors. So I had to give up this script. Then in an anger, I wrote Anjade in 37 days. Then I took the movie, it became a blockbuster. And after that, again I took the script from the dustbin and I started meeting the producers and the actors. The same discouragement in a bigger way. So I didn't want to give up my script again. So I think it is very close to my heart, this Nandalala. So then I decided to act myself as a protagonist of the Bhaskaramani character.
Right, that's what I want to ask you. Like you say, discouragement. I'm sure you must have faced some kind of discouragement from actors as well for taking up such a role.
Yeah.
How different is Miskin the actor from Miskin maybe the director?
No, actually I don't identify myself as an actor at all, because all my movies I always work with amateur actors. I always go and select people from the road. And my scripts are not oriented towards big blah blah action oriented thing, or it is not for any heroic stuff thing.
Right.
So that may be the reason the actors rejected my movie, but I think it's a blessing in disguise for me to do that. And see, basically I'm a script writer. My movie ends when I wrote my script actually. So hardly some 2% for a director to execute. So I identify myself as just an amateur actor. I went there and director Mishkin asked him to do in very few things, what the script requires. So I did that and it came out very. In fact, I made it as a rule that I should not act more than 1 or 2 takes actually. That was the thing that it paid me. So it paid me. So when people now commenting that you acted very well, I'm very embarrassed because I did what my script wanted me to do.
Are you happy with the output? Do you think it's translated really well on screen?
That you have to tell people.
The audience to say. What about your next venture? Is that planned? Do you have something on mind for the next venture?
I'm writing a script right now for UTV. It's the whole script happening in 12 hours. It's a fully action-packed thriller, and I've narrated my script to John Abraham. He liked it, so I'm going to submit my script next week. So let's see.
Okay, then that's something definitely a lot of Bollywood film lovers also would love to see. But on most of the posters of your films, it's the name of music maestro Ilayaraja, which comes first, than the director's name first. So I mean, as soon as you listen to the tracks, it is a signature track more or less. Why did you choose to do that?
No, that's not a big thing. See, when my designer sent me the copy of first design of Nandalala, I saw that it was very. I didn't like seeing my name is on Ilayaraja. So I told him, you just put it. I always believe that I want to sit below under Ilayaraja. So that is a respect I want to give him throughout my life.
But you've been a fan of
naturally
him.
everybody. I was born
Why did
in
it take you
19.
3 movies? Or was this something very special, close to your heart?
In fact, I wanted to work with him on my first movie itself.
Right.
It was not possible because my producers, they said, why don't we go for a new for a budget concern. Then when I wrote Nandalala, the second line I wrote is Ilayaraja. So that's how I identify Nandalala with Ilayaraja. I don't think without Ilayaraja I would have made that movie. And I don't think the whole movie, if you look, there are I would say 75% of the movie is full of silence. So only Ilayaraja can accompany me. In fact, Ilayaraja, we both are walking and Ilayaraja also coming along with us on the whole movie. So that's how I see. Without Ilayaraja, I don't think Nandalala is possible.
Right. Most of your films are from popular film titles, film songs, in fact.
Yeah.
Why is that? Is that a trend that you?
First of all, I want to have a good title. It should be a proper Tamil title, and it should also have a lot of association with the movie. If you say Nandalala, there are many associations, like it's a lullaby. There is a music in the Nandalala. Lala is there, and it associated with the childhood of Krishna, our deity. So there are many associations. So and again, it's from Bharatiyar's poem. So that's the reason I chose Nandalala.
So that makes you a fan of Ilayaraja and Bharatiyar.
I believe the title should talk about the movie. When somebody sees the title, reads the title, then they should understand what sort of movie they are going to watch.
Nandalala does that.
Nandalala does that. Nandalala does that.
Right. We wish you all the best for your next venture as well, and we wish that many more people go to the theatres to watch this lovely film. Thanks very much indeed for joining us this evening on our show and in our studios as well. And with that, we wrap this bulletin, but news and updates will continue right here on NDTV Hindu. Do keep watching.